G'day, it's Brak the War Boss here once again for another episode of Here We Go. It's the 15th of July and it's what I'm calling Day 4 of Orkmass in July. And this one is all about SNAGGA rules. What I've been thinking about the Here We Go's, we're getting lots and lots of rules dropped at us. There's so much information. It's just so exciting. I was so excited about the rules of the bubble chucker. I made one, which I'm working on. That'll be a future video to talk about. But anyway, enough of me. Let's go and check out some more fantastic rules. Oh, we're checking out these brilliant new SNAGGA rules before our Squig eats them. Well, I better not. I better read fast then, better I. The SNAGGAs are coming and they're ready to crump anything that stands in their way. But how will they crump? Probably the old-fashioned way, I suppose. And why? Let's take a look at some characterful and brutal effective rules for the SNAGGAs to find some answers. As diverse and volatile group of orcs as there ever was, the SNAGGAs are united by their universal abundance of scar tissue, bionic limbs, and a shared desire to fight things bigger than themselves. The SNAGGA keyword not only gives these units a 6+ invulnerable save, but also a 1+ to hit roll made against monsters and vehicles, which seems like a pretty good starting point. I like this. I like the 6+ invul save. There's some rumours going around saying that the deathskulls may have lost their 6+ invul save. This, it sort of might make that true, which I don't want. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll have to live with it, but I will be getting into the SNAGGAs. I love the look. While we're on the subject of keywords, choosing your clan. Snakebite culture. The old ways. Each time an attack is made against a unit with this culture, unless that attack has a strength characteristic of 8 or more, an unmodified wound roll of 1 to 3 for that attack fails, irrespective of any ability that weapon or the model making the attack may have. Alright, so that's very similar to what the Dark Angel's Deathwing has, isn't it? Okay, only wounding on a 4+. That's if you're snakebites. That's... Oh, and to go with all the... We're tougher now, aren't we? You know, boys and SNAGGA boys. We're toughness 5. It's making the snakebites look pretty good. Each time a Squig model with this culture makes a melee attack, that model's unit made a charge move or performed a heroic intervention this turn, add 1 to that attack's wound roll. Okay, so +1 to attack if they charge or heroic intervention. That's really good. And considering I believe that one of the Smasher Squig has a similar sort of, or it can actually do heroic interventions as well. That's going to be some really good strong synergy happening there. If your army is Battleforged, it can take advantage of this updated Snakebites clan culture. The old ways will dial that already hard as nails SNAGGA survivability up to 11, while also lending further credibility to that most ancient orkage adage, Squiggs is good for biting things, although we've already learned that Squiggs can do much more. Well, that just reinforces what I was saying before about toughness and survivability. So yeah, wow. And now we're going to be talking about Zodrod Wart SNAGGA. I love this model. I really, really love this model. He's a beauty. SNAGGA leadership may be a violent and transient experience for most, but Zodrod Wart SNAGGA has stood the test of time. This legendary runt herd is more than just a force multiplier for his super runts, although he certainly is that too. Exiled from Orc society for being too nice to his Gretchen charges, there's a reason he eventually found a home with the SNAGGAs. I wonder what that reason could be. Oh, here we are, some rules. Squig Stopper. At the start of the fight phase, you can select one enemy monster unit that is within 6 inches of this model and roll 1d6. On a 2+, that unit is not eligible to fight this phase until after all eligible units from your army have done so. I think we've seen this before, but so you got Zoddy there. You just got to be close enough so and other things can charge in. And yeah, so nice big monsters, great for character monsters. I think Gilliman's one that springs to mind. He's even good for bringing down Ghazghkull. It looks like runts aren't the only thing that Zodgrod herds, and that's some serious stopping power, allowing a crucial chance for your Beast Snagga boys to chop up their quarry before they face any return attacks. And speaking of boys, the Beast Snagga boys. Beast Snagga boys can run in units between 10 and 20 strong. Not 30, okay. Which means they play a slightly more specialised role than an ordinary boy. These fighters may mob together in smaller numbers, but they make up for it in their brute hitting power. An extra point of strength means their attacks, though fewer, are more able to break through the hides of anything they fight. What's more, their strength 6 thump guns are much more likely to put the hurt on any heavy infantry that might get between them and whatever it is they're trying to snag. And we've seen the thump gun rule, so it's an assault D3, strength 6, neg 1 AP, damage D3, abilities blast. Yeah, nice. To the Squiggs. At the heart of any Squig heavy Beast Snagga's army, you're sure to find a solid core of Squig Hog boys. There are many good reasons to take them in your army, but before we examine the rules, let's appreciate how great they look at charging into Ultramarines. And yes, they do look good. Do you love the story that little grot is telling us? He thinks he's going to have a good time attacking these little Smurfs, but little does he know that it's going to be a big bang. Tough, determined, and armed to the teeth, these living battering rams comprise of a fast-moving cavalry unit designed to get up close and personal, armed with an arsenal of weaponry including stickers, bomb squigs, and their mounts themselves. The Squig Hog boys and their red friends are unleashing relentless furies of attacks, and they're perfect for dealing with light vehicles. We saw the Squig Hog boys stats, but now there's more rules, so I'll go through the stats. So you can have up to 3-6 Squig Hog boys, 10 inches movement, that's nice and fast, weapon skill 3+, ballistic skill 5+, strength 5, toughness 6, that's good, 3 wounds, 3 attacks, leadership 6, which is it doesn't look like there's any sort of knobby to go in here or any sort of leader, so 4+ save, yeah, that's good. Okay, what have we got? Saddle Git weapons. A saddle Git weapons, 8-inch range. So it's assault 1, strength 4. So it's basically a shooter that's, well, a short range, maybe a slugger, a short range slugger that is mounted to a saddle. Interesting. A sticker shooting, 12 inches, assault 1, user, so that's strength 5, neg 2 AP, and 2 damage. Each time this is made with this weapon, targets a unit within half range. That attack has the strength characteristics of +1. If you're 6 inches, you're pretty close, goes up to strength 6 of this weapon. Neg 2 AP, yeah, damage, yeah, it's good. Then you've got 3 to 6 of them, so not bad. But hitting on 5 pluses, that's sort of yeah, well, it's a secondary weapon, isn't it? The Saddle Git weapons melee. Each time a bearer fights, it makes 1 additional attack with this weapon. So its strength is 3, neg 1 AP, and has a damage of 1. But if you fight with it, you get 1 extra attack. So that's 4 attacks. The Squig Hog Jaws melee, that's strength 6, neg 1, 2 damage. Each time the spirit fights, it makes 2 additional attacks with this weapon, and no more than 2 attacks have been made with this weapon. Okay, so it's very similar to an attack squig, but, well, the old attack squigs that it used to have. And its strength is 6. So, look, yeah. The sticker melee, +1 strength, neg 2 AP damage, so strength 6. Now I was expecting these things to be a bit more stronger. So the most you can get is a strength 6 weapon at strength 6, and that's probably good at medium strength things, but it's going to be hard. It's not going to be all that good against bigger vehicles, isn't it? Anything? It's a bit meh. Power them up with a Monster Hunter stratagem for 2 command points, and these lumbering symbiotes can take down far larger prey. Okay, alright, so this is all the artwork was saying that they could bring down knights. So obviously here we've got this stratagem which might make them a little bit better. Strategic deployed stratagem, okay. When a group of beast snaggers corner a monstrous foe, they can act with remarkable and almost un-orky cohesion, with each mob doing their part to bring down the beast, or to bring the beast down and deliver a killing blow. Use this stratagem at the start of any phase. Select 1 enemy monster or vehicle unit and take up to 3 beast snagger units from your army. Each time an attack is made by a model in one of the selected beast snagger units that targets the selected monster, add 1 to that attack wounds roll. Okay, so it brings it up a little bit. 2 CP? I don't know. It seems good. You can put it on 3 different units, so you can target 1. So if you've got enough of them, it might be. If you've got enough beast snagger units, it might be good. But it just says beast snagger units, doesn't actually say Squig Hog Boys. So it's any beast snagger. So you can. Oh, this might help with. I suppose you've got the great white squig or the bigger guys. Smasher squig might be good there. Yeah. Now thinking about it, I'm slowly coming around. It could be good. We've covered a small portion of what's possible with the contents of the Beast Snaggers Army Box, which is available for pre-order this Saturday, the 17th of July. But what should give you some idea of what they're capable of in battle. Keen to flesh out your Beast Snaggers army? Yeah, make the land to pick up a little boy, this week's bus tomorrow. We'll go into deep dive into Ork vehicles. Alright, so a little teaser about the Beast Snaggers. Look, not bad. Overall, not bad. The way that they were marketing this stuff, I was expecting a little bit more, but marketing's marketing. I shouldn't have been sucked in. Bad Brak for being sucked in. Yeah, look, State was a really, really good culture, clan culture. I don't mind that. Well, there you have it, some rules for the Beast Snaggers and various units. And look, okay, they're okay. I was expecting something a little bit stronger, but probably that was me just wishful thinking. They're not bad. They're pretty good. I think we can make them work. We still don't know what the points are going to be like. there are going to be some interesting synergies with some of the other rules that we've seen, and we really can't make up our minds how well these things are going to do. We see the Codex in its entirety, but it looks okay. It looks alright. I know there's been a few naysayers out there at the moment with what they've seen. I really think we should hold back on that and wait till we see everything, and then if it's bad, I'll go out, fall my sword and say, yeah, it's not good. But at the moment, I'm still optimistic. So, what do you guys think? Are you as optimistic as I? Do you now want to get yourself some beast snaggers? So, what do you think? Do you like the rules? Do you hate the rules? What are you looking for the most? Please comment below. Let's have a conversation. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, subscribe and share. Do all the algorithmic things. And if you would like to help me out financially, there's always Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. The links are in the description. Okay, time to toddle off. So remember, if you're going crumping, you've got to bash early and bash often.